Hello, Mom and Dad Meet World. So as you can see right here, this is actually our fiber line. And yes, take a look right here and right here. Our fiber line has been cut yet again. So wow, look at all these strands of fiber. You can actually see this. Estimated total, it was cut on a Friday. They're estimating Tuesday. Last time this happened, it actually took about 7 to 8 days. And this is not good. Let's discuss this even further. Hello, Mom and Dad Meet World. So I want to give you a little bit more of a history. So in our area, we live up here in the Pacific Northwest. We had either Comcast or Quantum, or we have either Comcast or Quantum. At the time, it was only Comcast internet that we had access to. We switched over, about a year and a half ago to Quantum internet because they were simply just faster and cheaper. Faster specifically on the upload because it's 970 down, 970 up. And then at the time, Comcast was 1.2 gigabit per second down, and then 35 megabytes per second on the upload. So that is a big disparity. So fast forward again from that year and a half, we had got Quantum. It's been going very, very well. We've had a few little cutouts with new people in the area who are connecting. They would accidentally disconnect our line, which, okay, I get, but a couple of annoyances like that has happened. So, but the big annoyance came about 5 months ago when they actually cut the lines for Quantum, the fiber internet. They literally were on the main road. There was a bundle of line there, and they literally cut the lines on both sides, grabbed that big spool of wire, and actually did that in multiple areas in our neighborhood. Yeah, they cut those lines and it took approximately 6, 7, 8, somewhere around there, a little more than a week to get our internet back up and going, because not only do they have to replace that line, but then they've got to manually connect those lines to each other. I don't know how they do it, but we saw a technician there for a couple days just head down getting their connections done, and it did not look like they had any fun being out there in the rain. That was back in November. So again, our lines had got cut yet again, and it happened on a Friday. This is now a Sunday, and long and short of it is last time we ended up getting Comcast for about 2 weeks or so while those lines were cut. But now I'm thinking to myself, we had got Comcast yet again, just got hooked up and signed up yesterday. So now we're going on the third day of no internet from Quantum, but we have internet from Comcast. So the question to you is it silly? And to me, the answer is yes, it's silly to have two internet service providers, but yet I do work from home. That is, and we do need that internet. It's part of our livelihood to have high-speed, fast internet. And so it is just too expensive to go out to a coffee shop like we are now, connect on their public Wi-Fi, and work from here, because the hours of the day you're here, plus you're buying food, because you just don't want to take up a table and just use their internet and not get anything. So it costs more per day to actually work remotely than it does again to work from home. So we have Comcast internet. We're still awaiting. I imagine it's going to be 4 or 5 more days until we get our Quantum internet back. But again, to you, is it silly to have two internet providers, or is that just something you out there have always had, was two internet service providers? And if you have, what's your purpose other than somebody going out there cutting lines, vandalizing lines, and then you being out an internet service provider? Or is this just in our area where we need to think about two internet service providers because that's just how it is in our area, where vandalism, theft, all that kind of run a little bit on the high side, to where you really do need to think about having two internet service providers? So I just want to put that out there to you, and not too happy with the cut lines and paying the extra cost of that $85 or so, going down to Comcast, doing the explanation thing. It is not a fun ordeal. And then luckily for us at home, we've got a thing to where we have got We've got our other networks to where we can just literally unplug one cable, plug in another cable, and we are up and going with our internet all throughout the house. So, and just want to put that out there to you. Is that common? Is it not? And would you do it? Would you get, knowing our situation, would you get 2 internet service providers and literally we're tripling our internet costs per month? So, all right, I've rambled long enough. So I just wanted to give you an update on this. So right now, the person you actually see in the van, they're working on this. They're actually working on this up and down our street. So the estimated date now is almost 2 weeks from when our internet had gone out. So wow, that is quite a while. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you did, and we will catch you next time. All right, thanks for watching. Bye for now.